Veer Mahan, and Veer, I think I can speak for the entire WWE Universe when I ask, what did you whisper into Sanga's ear last week that made him leave ringside?
Listen, Michelle. Everyone wants to know everyone else's business. But you and rest of the world will not get an answer. What I said was just for my brother Sanga's ear and no one else. For the rest of the world.
Brother, I'm ready to listen.
I knew you would, brother. Excuse us.